Hare Krishna, everyone. A warm welcome to His Grace Kratu prabhu Maharaj and Amrita Keli Devi dasi. Sorry we missed you yesterday, but we are happy that you are here in Phoenix. Both Her Grace Amrita Keli Mataji and His Grace Kratu prabhu are disciples of Srila Prabhupada. They joined ISKCON in 1974 and then they were in Toronto in 1976 where they served at the temple there. And being a structural engineer, he also helped with the construction of the Toronto temple as well. From there he moved to Chicago where he helped with the congregational preaching there, and then on request of Gopal Krishna Maharaj, Goswami Maharaj moved to India and he preached there in villages, and apparently he was engrossed in preaching that he would be away from home for many days at a time. And then later on he also served at the Delhi Parthasarthi temple for 5 years as a temple president. Since 2002 he's been initiating disciples and has been traveling around the world, mainly US and Canada, apart from India, preaching. And today's topic is really important, Sadhu Sanga, because we all want to improve and get further in our Krishna consciousness. And the best way to do that is Sadhu Sanga. So I think it's a very, very important topic, and without taking much of your time, we'll hand over the mic to Kratu prabhu Maharaj and Amrita Keli Devi dasi. Hare Krishna. Welcome to Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a lecture. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Haribol. So I'm in the middle of a program, so I can call you later. Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dadati Swapadantikam. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha vipasindhu evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama I am seeing in North America in my program that these many youth, pre-youth, and then middle youth, and then middle old, and real old. Very happy to see that youth is picking up Krishna consciousness. That's a very good sign that this movement will go up to 10,000 years to come. Ever since any self-effulgent acharya leaves, behind them is a big void, and almost his movement becomes zero. But we are becoming hero. We are expanding, especially youth. Very commendable. So, very nice. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedant Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesh Sunyavadi Vachata Deshatari. So today's topic as announced is Sadhu Sanga. So we'll try to justify it. So originally we expanded from Krishna. Krishna has a desire to expand. Ekoham Bahushyam. So when he expands, there are favorable souls and rebellious souls. So rebellious souls wind up in material world. So we are, some of us are amongst them. So Ekoham Bahushyam. He was by himself and he wanted to become Bahu, many. Sure enough, he expanded. So we in material world, we have to somehow or other get back. So how to do that? Of course, Krishna by himself, he did not feel good about being by himself. Just like, of course, his Atma Rama is apta calm. He has no desire to be fulfilled. He is self-satisfied. But still he had a desire to enjoy. Raso vaisaha rasam evayam labdva anandim bhavati. So he is ras, he is transcendental mellow. Rasoham, raso vaisaha rasam evayam labdva anandim bhavati. So, but Krishna, in order, he cannot have a variety on his own. Variety can be by creation. So he created, and we are that creation. So by yourself in a beautiful palace, you are just by yourself, and everything is loaded. Whatever you need, electronic gadgets and kitchen, gardens, all kind of machines for massage, whatever is needed to enjoy, machines are there, and you are by yourself in that palace. How much you can enjoy, how long you can enjoy. So Krishna, Ekoham Bhaushyam, he expanded himself to release the rasa, transcendental mellows, different mellows, 5 cheap mellow, especially Madhur Ras. So when he expand, we have seen 2 kind of living entity came into being. So those who were rebellious, he became very compassionate towards them. Those who are in spiritual world, he is compassionate, but they are already with him. So, how to a living entity in material world, how he can become satisfied? So Bhagavad says, Savai punso paro dharmo yato bhakti rathok saje ahaitukya pratiyata. Who knows this sloka? 2 people. 3, 4, 5. You all have to become preacher, future preacher. So then you have to do lifetime's preparation like Prabhupada. And one of the things is that we can study scriptures. Prabhupada wrote so many books, especially these books to be mastered. Nectar of Devotion, Nectar of Instruction, nectar of devotion, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad, and Chaitanya Charitamrita, and above that, Prabhupada Lilamrita. So these books make so many other books. So memorize. This is most important slok, Savai Punsa. It is paribhasha. It is the definition on which whole Bhagavatam is based on. Savai Punso Parvo Dharmo Yato Bhakti Radoksaje. So that bhakti should be ahituki apratihata. It should be without any expectation and without any interruption. That kind of bhakti can make spirit soul totally peaceful, blissful, satisfied. So we have to render transcendental devotional service to Krishna. So where to get this bhakti? Where to get that bhakti? So Krishna Bhakti Janma Mool Oy Sadhu Sang. Krishna Bhakti Janma Mool Oy Sadhu Sang. So without Sadhu Sang, you cannot get Bhakti. Ado Shraddha Tata Sadhu Sanga. So without Sadhu Sang, we are stuck. We can't go further. So we need bhakti. And bhakti should be uninterrupted and unmotivated. That bhakti can enable us to have sadhu sangha. So when we have to do sadhu sangha, we should know the art of associating with devotees. Sakale Sanman Korito Sakati. No? Deho Natha Jata Jata Tabito Gaibo Harinama Sukhe Aparadha Vihata. So second homework. While you are eating, bathing, driving, cooking, cleaning, mopping, you hear these songs, very beautiful songs by Narottam Das Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and so many other acharyas. Beautiful song. Just like we used to hear cinema song. So we memorized that, isn't it? It wasn't written and it wasn't that somebody taught us. We memorize. Similarly, by hearing and hearing and hearing, over and over and over, you can memorize. Each one song is Upanishad itself, more than Upanishad. Beautiful songs. Sakale Sanman Karito Sakati Deho Natha Jata Jata Tabito Gaibo Harinam Sukhe Aparadha Behata. we have to learn the art of associating with devotees from our Gurudev. Very important. So, art of associating with devotees. तभी तो गाइबो हरि नाम सुखे अपराध विहता शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूल भक्त सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेम लति के मूल. So this is Sadhu Sanga. That how did it start? Suddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Anukula Bhakata Seva. When you do Bhakta Seva, then that Bhakta will be compassionate towards you and can bless you with bhakti. Bhakata Seva. This is very important. Krishna Seva and Bhakta Seva. Both goes hand in hand simultaneously. Bhakata Seva Parama Siddhi. Prem Lati Ke Mula. And it is the root cause of Krishna Prem Lati. Krishna Prem Lati Keramula. So Sadhu Sang, a quality Sadhu Sang is very important. We have to have a quality Sadhu Sangha. In other words, we should associate with the devotees who is like-minded. And if he is not like-minded, we can offer him pranam, obeisances. Association must be done with a like-minded, advanced devotee. That will set our Premlatikira Mula. So, we have to have Sadhu Sangha. It is inevitable, unavoidable. Sadhu Sangha. So then who is Sadhu? We should scrutinize who is Sadhu. So Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says that he says that apichetsu duracharo, then bhajate apichetsu duracharo bhajate mam ananyabhak, ananyabhak sadhurevasa mantavya samyak vyavasito isa. So these young students, they can memorize Prabhupada's sloka book, no? Over 7, 8, 10 years. You memorize whole textbook within one term. Memorize or study or remember whole textbook, and several textbook you memorize like that. So Prabhupada book is small as compared to so many books you memorize. So you can study those slokas and memorize. They are very important slokas. And in those also you must be knowing so many slokas, songs. So who is Sadhu? Gita. Api chetsu duracharo. Api bhi, if he may be very, very much sinful. Api chetsu duracharo. Bhajate mam ananibhak. But if he worship me, one without second, api chetsu duracharo bhajate mam ananyabhak. Sadhureva samantavya. He is sadhu. That is my opinion, Krishna says. Sadhureva samantavya. Samyak vyavasito isa. Kshipram bhavati dharmatma. Sasvat santim nigacchati. Kaunteya pratijani name bhakta pranasyati. Here Arjuna boldly declared that my devotee never perishes. Apiche sudura. Kshipram bhavati dharmatma. In a very short time, he will become Dharmatma. That's why we should accept devotee who is unalloyed, devotee to Krishna, as a sadhu. So sadhu is one who is unalloyed devotee of Krishna. Unalloyed is Srila Prabhupada's patent chosen word. When he came to harbor, Boston harbor, he saw a factory saying unalloyed factory. So he picked up that word. No mixture. Unalloyed means, alloy means mixture of all metal. Unalloyed. Only bhakti. And to Krishna only. Such a devotee is sadhu. Sadhu reva samantavya. Samyak vyavasito isa. And even if he is little durachari, he will become righteous very soon. Because he is my unalloyed devotee. Just like Mugrari Hunter and Valmiki Rishi. Both were disciples of Narad Muni, and Narad Muni's association make them pure devotee. So we have to recognize who is sadhu. I have given several qualities of a sadhu in who is sadhu. Apichet Sudhuraja. Symptoms of a sadhu. So sadhu symptoms are titikshva, karunaika, srut sarvadehinam, sajata satrava, santa, sadhava, sadhubhushanam. So this is the quality of sadhu. That titikshva, a sadhu is very tolerant, titikshva. Just like Haridas Thakur was beaten up in 22 marketplaces. At the end, he pretended as if he died to save the soldiers of King otherwise king would have killed them. So he just tried to save them by pretending. Similarly, Jesus Christ, he was put on this cross. He was nailed down, hands, legs, head. He was nailed down. But he said, "My dear Lord, they don't know what they are doing. Please forgive them." So this is Sadhu, Titiksha, Karunaika. He is very compassionate towards conditioned living entities. Very compassionate. Karunaika. Srut Sarvadehina. Srut means friend, and he is a friend of all living entity. Srut Sarvadehina. Ajata Satravaha. He has no enemy. Prabhupada said, "I have no enemy." But because they consider me as their enemy, I have an enemy. What can be done? Your target. Prabhupada was target. When I was with him, first Rath Yatra, the Christian small denomination temple, church, they came to protest. The Prabhupada came with 4 big muscle bodyguards. He came. So he was the target in early days. So people think that he's our enemy. That's why Prabhupada have enemy. Otherwise Prabhupada did not have. Srut Sarvadehina. Ajata Satravaha. Santa. No Satru. And Santa. He is very peaceful. This peaceful quality yesterday you was there? So these are the ornaments. Bhushan. Sadhava, Sadhu Bhushanam. These are the ornaments of the real Sadhu. So characteristic further described. Krishna Bhakta Niskam Ataiva Sant. Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Kami Sakale Sant. So whole world is a Sant. Because they are bhakti, they want to have more and more and more bhakti, and that's why they are asant. The more desire you have, the more asanti will come to you. Better don't have any desire except Krishna conscious desires. So Krishna Bhakta Niskam Ataiva Sant. So asantasya kuto sukham. If you have unfulfilled desires, then you will remain asant. You will become disturbed. You will remain disturbed. And sukh, happiness cannot come to a person who is disturbed. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, asantasya kuto sukham. Those who are asant, they cannot become happy. So less of the desire you have, better it is. That's a short and sweet formula to become happy. We think we will become happy after education, after tons of money, after tons of houses and tons of everything for sense gratification. But more desire you have, more asant you become, the more asant you become, the more distressful you become. So that's why Ataiva Sant. Bhakti means bhog, sense gratification. Bhakti, those who want, or those who have sense gratification. Bhakti, mukti. There are Chaturdha mukti. Chaturdha mukti. Sahyajya, Sasti, Sarupya, Salokya. Iti diyamanam nagrananti vina matsevana jana. Lord Kapil Dev says to Devahuti Mata that even if I give them my devotees, I give them mukti, they don't accept. Excuse my old age, I have tons of problems. So, mukti are asant. Siddhi, those who want perfection. Siddhi. एक मिनट आया तो बोलो हरे कृष्णा
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Kami means lusty. So lust is dusparena nalena cha. This lust, the more you want, the more it desires. It's like karaju, or what you call in English. The more you scratch, karaju is in English what? Karaju means itch, okay, itch. When you scratch the itch, we think that it will be satisfied and cool and that's it. But the more you scratch, the more it wants the scratching. So it is like that. Kami is like that. If you give it up, of course, initial stage, anything you want to give up, like tea, coffee, or bad habits, initially you have to be very firm and fix. Over a period of time, you won't even remember that you had that habit. But first it needs push. You have to conquer it. You have to become victorious over it. So that Kami Sakali Asan, Krishna Bhakta Niskam Atraiva San. So such devotees, Nirapeksha, Munim Santam, Nirvairam, Samadarsana, Anuvrajami Aham Nityam, Uetya, Angri Renubhi. A bhakta is Niskam, Nirvaira, Nirapeksham. He doesn't have any unfulfilled desires. Niskam Bhakta. Niskam Munim is a good thinker, Sadhu. We are going through qualities of the Sadhu. So Munim Santam, Muni is very peaceful, blissful, Santam. Nirvairam, he does not keep any grudge against anybody. Nirvairam, Samadarsana, he sees everything equally, equipoised. Such a devotee, I always follow their footsteps. I follow behind them, so that the dust of their lotus feet can fall on me, so whatever within me can get purified. So such is the honor Krishna gives to his sadhus. Krishna says, I follow their footsteps because their Charan Renu will purify whatever is within me. Everything is within Krishna. Advesta Sarvabhutana. Anyway, there are unlimited qualities of devotees. Unlimited qualities. So, I'll stop after this. Advesta Sarvabhutana Maitreya Karuna Evacha Sama Dukha Sukha Kshami Santusto Satatam Yogi Yatatma Dृढ़ निश्चय मयर्पित मनोबुद्धि यो मद भक्त समय प्रिय. So he's describing good qualities in this chapter. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, up to 18, some good qualities of his devotee and how much he loves his devotees. So Krishna loves his devotees. So the glories of the Sadhu. Everybody knows about Mugurari Hunter, that story. Who knows? Most of you. So Mugurari became Sadhu. He was half killing animals. And Parvat Muni and Narad Muni Sadhu, and people used to come to him, give them gifts and so forth. So he became very first-class devotee, Mugari. So then when they visit again, the Mugari see some ant on the floor. So it's clearing off and then walking. So he became so compassionate. And you know the story of Amrita Maharaj and Durvasa Muni and Krishna. Amarisa Raja Mune Ati Gano Valo Durvasaye Manabanga Kidure Nemar Abhiman Tyajine Chakra Sudarsan Vadi Lidure Prana Taki Mune Vaishnava Vala Arnisaye Nedam Prana Taki Mune Vaishnava Vala. My devotees more dear to me than my very self. Krishna says, Prana Thaki Mune Vaishnava Vala Arni Senegaure. Raat din I am remembering my devotees, how much dear they are. Amrish Raja, Durvasa Muni, he offended Amrish Maharaj. And Krishna always have his Sudarshan disc for the protection of his devotees. So, Chakra, Sudarshan Chakra, it's a living entity, not dead chakra like metal. So Sudarshan disc started chasing Durvasa Muni. He went to Brahmaloka, काम नहीं बना, Sivaloka, काम नहीं बना. And then he went to Krishna, वहाँ भी काम नहीं बना. So then Krishna says, you offended my devotee, so you have to go back to them, and if they pardon, then that's the only solution. कांटा जहाँ से घुसेगा, वहाँ से निकलेगा. Spikes, wherever it enters, it comes from the same hole or same way. Doesn't come out somewhere else. So you go to Amrita Maharaj, and Amrita Maharaj forgive him. So the devotees are very, very dear to Krishna. He says after in that song that Lakshmi ji aradhangana mari pranamara santani dasire adasata tirat mara santane charane koti ganga koti kasire. He says Lakshmi is my dear wife, Ardhangana Mari. Pranamara Santani Dasire. She is the servant of my devotees. 68 तीरथ मारा संत ने चरणे कोटि गंगा कोटि काशी. Under the lotus feet of my devotees, there are 68 places of pilgrimage and Koti Ganga and Koti Kasi. So like that, it's beautiful song on this line. Tasme Deyam, no, previous book. Whatever. Maybe we can read through the translation. Who can read?
Even though a person is a very learned scholar of the Sanskrit Vedic literatures, he is not accepted as my devotee unless he is pure in devotional service. Even though a person is born in a family of dog eaters, he is very dear to me if he is a pure devotee who has no motive to enjoy fruitive activities or mental speculation. Indeed, all respect should be given to him and whatever he offers should be accepted. Such devotees are as worshipable as I am. Hari Bhakta Vilasa 10:127.
The pure devotee is
Always within the core of my heart, and I am always in the heart of the pure devotee. My devotees do not know anything else but me, and I do not know anyone else but them. Srimad Bhagavatam 9:4-16. My Lord, devotees like your good self are very holy places personified. Because you carry the personality of Godhead within your heart, you turn all places into places of pilgrimage. Srimad Bhagavatam 1:13. My dear Uddhava, neither Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Lord Sankarsana, the goddess of fortune, nor indeed my own self are as dear to me as you are. Srimad Bhagavatam 11:14-15. Lord Krishna told Arjuna, those who are my direct devotees are actually not my devotees, but those who are the devotees of my servant are actually my devotees. Chaitanya Charitamrita 2:11-15. Lord Shiva told the goddess Durga, my dear Devi, although the Vedas recommend worship of demigods, the worship of Lord Vishnu is topmost. However, above the worship of Lord Vishnu is the rendering of service to Vaishnavas who are related to Lord Vishnu. The verdict of all revealed scriptures is that by even a moment's association with a pure devotee, one can attain all success. Mere bodies of water are not the real sacred places of pilgrimage, nor are mere images of earth and stone the true worshipable deities. These purify one only after a long time, but saintly sages purify one immediately upon being seen. Srimad Bhagavatam 10:84. After bathing in the waters of the sacred Ganges, many times one becomes purified, but just by the sight of you, the fallen souls are purified. This is your great power. Srila Narottama Dasa. The value of a moment's association with the devotee of the Lord cannot even be compared to the attainment of heavenly planets or liberation from matter. And what to speak of worldly benedictions in the form of material prosperity, which are for those who are meant for death. Srimad Bhagavatam 4:30. Just as food is the life of all creatures, just as I am the ultimate shelter for the distressed, and just as religion is the wealth of those who are passing away from this world, so my devotees are the only refuge of persons fearful of falling into a miserable condition of life. Srimad Bhagavatam 11:6.
So, such is the importance of associating with sadhus. So we define how sadhus are of three kind, and we have to give them due respect, and qualities of sadhus, how much sadhus are dear to Krishna. So now, if we offend such dearmost devotees of Krishna, who is more dear to him than himself, what will be the result? It will be devastation, total devastation. So, there are three kinds of devotees: Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyam Adhikari, and Uttam Adhikari. So, each devotee, third class or first class, if you offend them, doesn't matter third class or first class, it will be great punishment from Krishna. Just like Hiranyakashipu offend his Vaishnava son, devastation. And all Amrita Maharaj was offended by Durvasa Muni and get devastation. So many examples, whole Bhagavad is full of it. So we have to be very careful not to offend first class or third class, any class devotee, because they are all dear to Krishna. So, what are these 6 offenses to Vaishnava offense? What are these 6 offenses? Anybody knows? Anybody knows? Okay. You memorize this verse in a 1 year time, lots of time given to you. Anti, लिख लो, Anti Nindati Vaidvesti. Yes, who said that? You look into the internet. Okay, everybody can open internet about the Veda base and Hanti Nindati Vaidvesti. Let's see who can get it. Hanti Nindati Vaidvesti Vaisnavana Abhinandati Krandati Jayate Naharsam Darsani Patanani Sad. Anybody got it? Who got it? Anti is in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Purport. In purport. Huh?
Maharaj, I had a note, I can read it.
Here I have. Nindati. CC 2.15, 2.15, 261. Madhya Lila, 15th chapter, 261.
Is it in Skanda Purana also, Maharaj?
Yes, Skanda Purana also.
Anti Nindati Vaidvesti Vaishnavanam Nabhinandati Mudyate Yati No Harsham Darshane Patanisha.
Patanani Sat.
one who kills a devotee, one who blasphemes devotees, one who is envious of devotees, one who fails to offer obeisances to Vaishnavas upon seeing them, one who becomes angry with a Vaishnava, and one who does not become joyful upon seeing a Vaishnava. These 6 classes of foolish men who blaspheme Vaishnavas go to the worst kind of hell along with generations of their ancestors.
Along with
The generations of their ancestors.
what poor ancestor has done. So these are the 6 offenses to Vaishnavas. You have to be very careful. Hanti means to beat up a devotee. Hanti, nindati, to criticize unnecessarily. Constructive criticism is welcome, and if you are superior like president or departmental head, Bhakti Vriksha head, you can instruct a devotee. Instruction is allowed, but no ninda, no criticism. Anti, nindati, vaidvesti, dves karna, to become envious of a devotee. He has this and he has that, and he has so many ways we become envious. So no envy. Anti nindati vaidvesti Vaisnavana abhinandati. And if some Vaishnava comes and we turn our face away from him, that is offense. But first we should greet Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, please feel welcome. Something. Anti ninti vaidvesti Vaisnavana abhinandati. Abhinandan, greeting a Vaishnava. If you don't greet a Vaishnava, then it's an offense. Vaisnavana abhinandati. Krandati, to exhibit anger, krodha on Vaishnava. Anger. Anger is deadly enemy of every single living entity. So anger has to be given up. Krandati, jayate na harsam darsane. Upon seeing him, if you don't become jubilant, happy, very smiling, Hare Krishna Prabhu, my day is very bright today. Thank you very much for your audience. You should become happy by Vaishnava na abhinandati krondati yati no harsam darsane patanani sat. These are the 6 offenses against Vaishnava, and it takes us to Maharauravave. In this conversation between Markandeya, Maharauravava here. Maharauravava Nark. He is also accompanied by his forefathers. Very serious, eh? So it is serious, offending devotees. We have to love, not hate. So I think I'll stop here. It will be long lecture if I go on. There is so much we can discuss. So anybody has any question at all so far?
unknowingly or unintentionally offend the Vaishnavas? How do you rectify that?
How to rectify? You have to go to him and say, Prabhuji, unknowingly I did this, so please forgive. Oh, okay, no problem. Thank you. You are blessed. But if devotee say, oh, you did offend to me, I will not forgive you. Then try again. Then try again. And try again. He has to forgive you. Kata jahan se ghusa, wahan se niklega. So you have to, or else there are 3 processes by which you can have other devotee forgive you. That is pranam, dandavat pranam, give him your obeisances and pray to him about for forgiveness and bring him sumptuous maybe 15 course prasadam plate. When you serve someone, you attract love from him. If you serve dog, dog will love you. If you serve God, God will love you. If you serve offended devotee will love you. Any other question? You can do that?
But what if you don't know that you have offended that person?
So then forget it. Just forget about the whole thing. Yes, aparad prachur. Nam jap is, in trouble, then know that you have offended some Vaishnavas. But anyway, that's why we are praying every prayer, Vancha kalpa tarupyascha kripa sindhu bhevacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo. Who knows Srila Rupa Goswami's pranam mantra? Anybody knows here? Who knows? Everybody knows. Exactly. That's a mantra for Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupadamaya Tati Swapadantika. This is Srila Rupa Goswami's pranam mantra. Any other question?
Maharaj, what if a bad thought comes for a devotee and then I realize that okay, it should not have come. I ignore it. Is that okay?
No, it's okay, but if you know particular devotee whose thought is coming, then we should try to clarify and ask his pardon. We want to keep crystal clean, pure relationship with one another. That's the first and foremost thing to learn in ISKCON. Any other question?
How should you react when someone offends you or you feel hurt by his actions?
Well, forgive him like Jesus Christ. Can you get more hurt than what he has gone through? Can you get more hurt? Then kneel down here on the cross. Or Haridas Thakur, forgive him, forgive them. to learn, the first class devotee will forgive you. Third class devotee may forgive you, may not forgive you. But you have to have forgiveness even from third class devotee. We want to be clean checked. We have to become very innocent kind of devotee, like a child, no offense. Yes.
Maharaj, because we are in sadhana stage and we have too many anarthas going on. So, not all devotees are actually like, some devotees have the nature of being exploitative. Like, they think they are doing Krishna consciousness. But because we feel that we are getting exploited by their behavior, even though they might not be doing any offense. So then in that case,
as long as their mischief is in connection with Krishna, it's okay. But if it is in connection with illicit sex, gambling, meat eating, intoxication, stealing Lakshmi, and not chanting 16 rounds, these 6 things, we have to be careful with that. Otherwise, we should, what was the question?
so it's difficult to sometimes tolerate devotees also.
Yes, so
yeah.
until then we have to tolerate. They will put you on exam.
Feel the constant pressure.
So you have to pass the exam. First class devotee will not do such things. Any other question? Okay, so it's a half the lecture time. Now half the time Mataji will take from you. Thank you very much. 8 o'clock, not bad. Today's weekend also. We're partying up to 12 o'clock midnight. I was party boy myself. Yes? Huh? Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
This is from Narottam Das Thakur's Prarthana. Papa punya deha sakalai anik पाप पुण्य माया देह सकल अनित्य धन जन सब मिथ्या धन मरते जानवे को था से न पाओ व्यथा प्रभु नीति कर अरे भाई, यह शरीर तो पाप पुण्यमय है। जब पाप नहीं रहेगा तो शरीर छूट जाएगा, यदि पुण्य नहीं रहेगा तो भी शरीर नहीं रहेगा। दोनों के रहते हुए यह बना हुआ है। अतः यह शरीर अनित्य है। इसलिए देश से संबंधित धन, स्त्री, पुत्र, बंधु बांधव भी सब झूठा धंधा है। यह धन जन सब तेरे मरने के बाद कहाँ जाएंगे? तू इस विषय में कोई दुख मत मान। यह सब जानकर भी तू नित्य पाप कर्मों में लगा हुआ है। राजा का जो राज्य पाठ है वह भी एक मदारी का सा खेल है। देखते देखते न जाने कहाँ चला जाता है। इस प्रकार की माया को जो सृजन करने वाले हैं वे परमेश्वर हैं। हे मन, तू उनसे सदा भय कर और दुष्कर्मों से दूर रह। प्रभुपाद कहते हैं कि छोटे बच्चे हैं, वो जाते हैं नदी किनारे और रेत में घर बनाते हैं। फिर माँ बाप कहते हैं कि चलो टाइम टू गो होम, तो फिर वो घर छोड़ के चले जाते हैं। तो ये मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में भी हम सब घर बनाते हैं। So in material world we make a house and everything, but when we die we leave everything here. We go empty-handed. So we have to remember that only Krishna Bhakti will come with us. Everything else will stay here. So sometimes we waste so much time for this material thing, temporary thing. And whatever is permanent, we don't worry about it. So time of death you will realize that, oh no, I wasted all my time for that temporary thing. So we have to remember. Papa na kariha mana adama se papi jana tare mana jure parivati punya te sukhera nama tarana yo nama punya mukti puri jagati prema bhakti surani ki ae rupati ramati arajata charati pitaya nirantara sukha bhave sakala santap jave paratatva tariya upaya। हे मन, तू पाप का आचरण मत कर। जो पापी नीच पुरुष है, दूर से ही उनका त्याग कर। पुण्य कर्मों से तुम्हें सुख भोग मिलेंगे। पुण्य कर्म सुख का भंडार है। इस बात को मुंह पर मत लाना। पुण्य कर्म मुक्ति तथा भक्ति, इन दोनों का त्याग कर दे। एकमात्र प्रेम भक्ति ही सुख सुधा का भंडार है। उसमें ही तू निरंतर निमग्न हो और जितने कर्म एवं कामनाएं हैं वे राख के ढेर है। अतः प्रेम भक्ति द्वारा ही तू शाश्वत आनंद को प्राप्त करेगा और समस्त दुख संताप तेरे नष्ट हो जाएंगे। यही सर्व साधनों का परम तत्व है जो मैंने तुम्हें सुनाया है। तो नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर कहते हैं कि आप Narottam Das Thakur is saying that you only do prema bhakti, Krishna bhakti, और पाप और पुण्य में मत पड़, और तू कृष्ण भक्ति ही कर, वही तुझे, वही साधन, और वही कृष्णा कहते हैं कि मैंने तुम्हें, नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर कहते हैं कि मैंने तुम्हें सुनाया कि हमेशा कृष्ण भक्त, ऑलवेज डू कृष्ण भक्ति. हिंदी इंग्लिश मिक्स. So demigod, they says they are waiting in a line to take birth in the material world, in the earth. But they said we are not lucky enough to take birth in Bharatvarsh or material world, because only in Bharatvarsh you can do devotional service. Even in spiritual world, you do punya and then you go to spiritual world, but over there you cannot do bhakti, because only in material world we can do Krishna bhakti. So Prabhupada said they are waiting in ISKCON to take a birth, all the demigods. Anera parasajena hare kala kitavena ihate harile savadhana Radha Krishna namadana eni seva namagrana arana kari paramana karmi grani vichravata दूसरे साधनों का कहीं मन स्पर्श न करे, इसलिए तू सदा सावधान रह. श्री राधा कृष्ण के नामों का संकीर्तन ही परम उपासना है. इसे छोड़कर और किसी साधन को तू प्रमाण रूप में मत ग्रहण कर. कर्मी एवं ज्ञानी तो कपटी एवं झूठे भक्त है, उनमें कभी अनुरक्त न होना. एकमात्र कर्म ज्ञान से अनावृत शुद्ध भक्ति का अनुष्ठान कर. ब्रज परिकरों की ही यही भजन रीति है, इसी में ही मन को साराबोर कर दो. समस्त शास्त्र की तत्व यही है, इसे प्राप्त कर. सो नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर से राधा कृष्ण का नाम का संकीर्तन ही सबसे, राधा कृष्ण का नाम का ही संकीर्तन ही वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट इन द लाइफ. सो वी शुड डू ऑलवेज Sankirtan, Prachar and Harinam. So if you do Harinam, all the living entity around us, if you do with a loud, then they can get delivered. So और ज्ञानी और कपटी का वो सब झूठे हैं. They are कपटी, कपटी means cheaters. So you just put your time to chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prathana kariva sada suna bhave prema katha nama mante kariya aveka. Nashtika kariya mana bhaja But it just my hand touched and it went somewhere else.
Yeah, it was actually 176 IU.
So you go up, that was 186.
Oh, 76. What is it? Must be 76. ये वाला ना? सॉरी। हे मन, सदा शुद्ध भक्ति भाव से प्रेम प्राप्ति की प्रार्थना कर। श्री नाम दीक्षा मंत्र तथा श्री नामी में सदा अभेद भावना कर। मन में यह दृढ़ निष्ठा रखकर श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण के लाल लाल चरण कमलों का भजन कर। समस्त पापों की ग्रंथियों का अनायास छूट जाएगा। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण की सेवा ही एकांत मन से संपादित कर उन्हीं के चरण कमलों पर न्यौछावर हो जाओ। आत्मसमर्पण करो। वैष्णव जन के मुख से बार बार श्री राधा कृष्ण इन दोनों नाम का श्रवण कर इसी में परमानंद का तुम अनुभव प्राप्त करोगे। So Narottam Das Thakur says we have to take shelter of Radha and Krishna's Charanarvinda. This material world, if you want to cross, then if you take the shelter of Radha Krishna's Charanarvinda, then it's like a cow, pair cow hoops. You can cross easily. So same way, if you take shelter of Radha Krishna's Charan, then you can cross the material world very easily. And you get the devotional service in Krishna's lotus feet. And that's what we're supposed to do. Hena Gauri Tanaraya Akidara Sanachar Dana Kariva Vilasa Jara 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 Angarati Manohara Devaya Bhuvana Prakasha Sati Jana Sati Bhasre Siva Kari Avilase Siva Parama Sukha Dhare Mana Tanu Mora Vira Se Sada Mora Sarotama Sada श्री राधा जी का शरीर स्वर्ण की भांति गौर है, जिसका दर्शन मैं नेत्र से करना चाहता हूँ। इस अभिलाषा में मैं रोता रहता हूँ। जलधर के समान मनोहर नील वसन उनके अंगों पर शोभा दे रहा है। वे अपने रूप गुण से त्रिभुवन को प्रकाशित कर रही है। उनके चारों ओर सखी वृंद विद्यमान है और सेवा की अभिलाषा लिए खड़ी है। उस सेवा में ही वे अपना परम सुख मानती है। श्री नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर कहते हैं, मेरा तन मन भी उसी सेवा अभिलाषा में सदा उत्कृष्ट रहे, यह मेरी प्रार्थना है। नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर he is praying to Radharani that he wants to always serve her, and his mind he wants to observe in Radharani's seva. And Radharani's color is yellow, and Sakhigan, they are always waiting for Radharani to serve. How can we serve? So we have to always desire to serve Radharani. Narottam Das Thakur bhi desire karte Radharani. If you please Radharani, then Krishna will please so easily. If you just say Ra, Krishna will run towards you. So we have to take shelter of Radharani and Gaur-Nitai. If you take shelter of Guru, and then Gaur-Nitai, and then Radha, and then Krishna. Time है क्या बनता है? One more. Radha Krishna Karajana Samaya Bhagavana Prema Vina Anandani Charo Yudhara Kishora Prema Jina 70. 178 नहीं मिली 80. वो डैश है ना तो अब हम सोचते कि 180. हे मन श्री राधा कृष्ण का ही ध्यान करो एवं स्वप्न में भी कुछ नहीं बोलो अथवा उनके नाम के बिना स्वप्न में भी और कुछ नहीं बोलो. श्री युगल प्रेम को छोड़कर और कुछ भी नहीं चाहो. श्री युगल किशोर का प्रेम तपे हुए सोने के समान अति निर्मल विशुद्ध है. आरती पूर्वक प्रीति रस स्वरूप से उनका चिंतन करो. मीन जैसे जल के बिना दुखी होकर प्राण त्याग कर देती है ऐसे ही भक्त को होना चाहिए कि युगल प्रेम के बिना जीवन त्याग दे. चातक जैसे एकमात्र गति स्वाति नक्षत्र का मेघ जल होता है उसी प्रकार जो युगल प्रेम ही अपने एकांत गति जानता है वास्तव में वही प्रेम भक्त है. सो यहाँ so we have to always say Krishna's name, Radha Krishna. Even Swapna maybe we should not say anything else, just Radha Krishna's name. And just a chatak bird, he is always waiting for rain and he doesn't take any other water. So same way we should not say anything else, even in the dream. You have to say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Like fish, she cannot live without water. If you take her out and put it in the sofa and give everything nice, she cannot live. So same way we have to live with Krishna Bhakti. Jaise like machli cannot live without water, so we should not live without Radha Krishna's devotional service. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
A big round of applause for Prabhu and Mataji. So a lot of information, very, very valuable information, and a nice ending with instructions from Narottam Das Thakur from Prema Chandrika. So thank you so much. It was really wonderful class, and please join us tomorrow at the temple. There's going to be a class in the evening, but there's also a class still on there. There's a class at Praveen Prabhu's home where Prabhu and Mataji are staying. So join us at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Slap of Maya. I knew there was a nice topic tomorrow. So totally opposite from today. So please come and join us tomorrow morning for a home program at 11 o'clock. And then Arati at the temple at 5 o'clock, followed by a class by Prabhu and Mataji. So that's tomorrow. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Sanjeev Prabhu and Alka Mataji for hosting today's program. Please give them a big round of applause. A big thank you to all of you for coming and joining the program, because without you, we cannot have a program. So give yourselves a big round of applause also. Prabhu's got several books that I'm going to have Kratu prabhu introduce the books, because I know that he's written a lot of nice books. We've also had a couple of his books on Janmashtami at our temple in Hindi and in English. I don't know how many of you remember, but we were giving them out last year. So we still have some very nice writing. So thank you so much. I'm going to have you, give the introduction unless Praveen. Yeah.
We encourage you to purchase the books.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say that, just like Srila Prabhupada toiled, night and day to write, he reflect his thoughts in his books and left behind for all of us to read. I have seen personally, I have the great fortune to see Maharaj doing the same. If he is awake, either he is doing japa or he is writing books. He is reflecting his thoughts and his realizations into his books. So I request all of you to take a look, and any Lakshmi that goes towards the books will go as a donation for a ISKCON Aligarh. Maharaj is constructing a temple in ISKCON Aligarh, and he's also constructing a Gurukul next to it. The Gurukul is functional. There are 58 kids that are in the shelter of the Gurukul, and the Gurukul is in construction. So they're living in the part of the temple that is already constructed in the some part of the temple. So both are under construction, but the books are basically, all the Lakshmi that comes from the books and donations basically goes towards Maharaj, donates it for the constructions. So I'll have Maharaj say a line or two about each of the books, and then you can take a look.
So Harinam, Jap Sudharne ki Kala, how to improve the Jap, so art. जयपुर के गोविंद देव, जयपुर के देवादिदेव श्री गोविंद देव। प्रसादम और पाप, either you are eating prasad, mercy, or paap, sins. So it is Krishna who is producing grains. It belongs to him. So we should offer it back to Krishna. If we don't, then we become thieves. Simple logic. Whims of mind. What is mind? How it functions? How we can concentrate on holy name? What is the remedies to control the mind, focus the mind, how you punish the mind. You take a cold shower in winter, hot shower in summer. It will be nice for the mind. Bliss and Beyond, this is the first book. Second book I wrote. Maybe first one. Anyway, Sadhu, Sanga and Bliss and Beyond. So there are those books I wrote first. So Bliss and Beyond, basically it has a philosophy of how we are spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna. That's why we have to serve him. And his service to Krishna is chanting. And if you chant, then Krishna Prema will rise in your heart. So those 5 steps, Sambandha, Abhideya or Prayojan, that's what is described. Sadhu Sanga, today's topic, a beautiful book. In the back, in the appendix, I have given importance of Sadhu Sanga from Hari Bhakti Vilas. So many slokas, how we should understand the importance of Sadhu Sanga and how to associate with sadhus. Guru and Shishya, who is Guru, what is his quality, what is his function, and Shishya, who is base Shishya, and why we should take Diksha, first Diksha, second Diksha. So all these things is described. Ekadasi, Bhava Bhakti ki Janani. So every 15 days we do Ekadasi. what can we prepare for eating. First, Ekadasi means no grains, no food, no water all day, and fast from water and anything eatable. If you can't remain so, then one time you can eat palahar, only fruits. If you can't, then you can have some kind of food, let's say quinoa and some light stuff like that. Slap of Maya. So what is Maya? How Maya tricks you, how Maya slaps you, and whole bit, and how you can get rid of Maya. And then there are stories who got implicated by Maya. घर के ठाकुर जी की सेवा पूजा. So how to first worship Panchatattva and Prabhupada. Then you advance a little, you can introduce brass deity of Gaur-Nitai and serve them, dress them, and bathe them like that. And then if you still have desire to add deities, then Radha Krishna. And that's it. No other deity. So, very nice book. घर के ठाकुर जी की सेवा पूजा. That's it. I have about other half 25 books written. So these are half the books. So you're welcome to it. Maybe next time I come, I'll bring more books. But these are all basic. Then you get into Prabhupada's books. Very basic book. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
The copies of the books are very limited, so if there are no copies and you need them, I'll take your name and then try and arrange for Maharaj to make
Get a
them
whole
here.
set. Get set.
Yeah. And if you take today any of the copies, then Maharaj can sign them. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नमो ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे
Everywhere I go to, all over world, they say Namo Brahmani. Namo nahi, Naam Brahmani. Naam. So it's big difference. Naam Brahmani Vaishnava. Brahma means Krishna. Naam Brahmani Vaishnava.
महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्यवतं राजन् विश्वासो नैव जायते शरीरादित्याज्वाल जोड़ेंद्रिय काहिकाल जीवे प्रेमे विषय सागरे तार मध्ये जुवाते योगो मन सुगमति ताके जेता कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़ा दयामय परिवार जीव जाय स्वप्रसाद नदी लोभाय सही अन्नामृत पाओ राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेमी राखो श्री चैतन्य निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास Sadi Gaur Bhajavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Shri Shri Bhagavad Mahaprasad ki Jai. His Grace Kratu prabhu ki Jai. Her Grace Amrita Keli Mataji ki Jai. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Get the spoon, Anna.
Hari Bol.
Prabhu. Napkin ले लो.
They're bringing a spoon.
Bring the bowl.
Napkin भी चाहिए था.
प्लेट छोटी लाओ.
Better they bring the bowl.
Take this. No, take it. That's okay. Mataji, take it.
किचन में ले जाओ मैच करते हैं. Can him there? You can get it.